Welcome to our first recitation video for the 2022 World Aquatics Championships. Today I'm covering day 1, prelims results of interest. It was just a prelims day. It is the 17th of June 2022. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, filming from the city of Shoreline in Washington State, United States of America. And filming time, that will be in the video description. Again, for those who are not familiar with this channel, or just it's nice to have this in the video form, is I put filming location, filming date, filming time with corresponding time zone when I remember, and my full real name or the person who's filming. So if it's like my mom, I might put mom for privacy. I put that in the video description. So if you want those basic YouTube video reliability criteria, it's in the video description for this channel. So this is the video pairing that goes with the Wikipedia component. I'm putting on a writing protection on Wikipedia. This is my user page. It's linked in the video description. There are links in the video description to this, the soundtrack for the playlist. This is kind of the first day. I have a lot to cover. I wrote small. This is the agenda. There's a lot here for what is here, so we're going to jump right into it and start after that long-winded intro. I start with logistics. And so logistics, first logistic detail is I'm attempting 2 videos a day for if it's applicable. So for days where there's preliminaries, semifinals, and finals of competition, I do preliminaries in 1 video and semifinals and finals in 1 video. So 2 videos. Kyle and Audrey are the eyes and ears of Lucky Wallaby Courier, and they are both on the ground in Budapest. They arrived in Budapest, Hungary on June 1st, the 1st of June 2022, 16 days ago, and they have not left. So if there are news agencies saying that they were somewhere else, those are lies, and they're afraid of pure competition and are trying to force us, Lucky Wallaby Courier, our business, out of the market. So that's just the reality of the competition space these days. A lot of people are afraid of perfect competition or pure competition. Random update, I broke 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the 200-meter long course backstroke on 8th June 2022. There is video documentation. I swam with Evgeny Rylov together. He was in the next lane though, and we both swam representing Russia. So that's how I feel about Russia. I love Russia. And yeah, there's video documentation that a lot of people have seen by this point in time. Okay, up next is Caleb in My Wedding Song is different than Dane in My Wedding Song. This is relevant to the soundtrack aspect of this project. Up next, Kyle in his swim cap at the 2022 Australian Swimming Championships. He's gotten a lot of questions about this on the ground in Budapest over the past 2 weeks. And the symbology of the swim cap coming off, it was planned. It was, we don't wear contraception when we make love, and so it was meant to symbolize that I love him and his skin. Yeah. Including when he's in me. So, there's that. And the post-race interview, the real interview, I actually conducted of him after all of his races at the 2022 Australian Swimming Championships. So if you see an interview with someone else, the someone else has been, and Kyle has been, they're not real people. They're computer-generated imagery, which is also known as CGI. Okay. Up next, all celebrities staying in cell block Tanis have arrived in Budapest, and they all arrived over 2 weeks ago, and they have not left since. So that's in a different video, all the people staying in cell block Tanis. And then a reminder, next up is a reminder that I do not have any social media accounts. This is, I do not have TikTok, I do not have Twitter, I do not have Instagram, I do not have Facebook. I deleted all of my accounts, even if the company has not done what they are contractually obligated to do, which is delete the account. That is, any account in my name on those platforms is a fake account. Okay. Up next, none of the lie publishing entities I have previously named or not named but called blacklist status None of those publishing entities have seen any videos on this channel and do not know this channel exists. Also, they don't trust me. Okay. Up next is if you have encountered people talking about how a Russia ban on athletes, this is logistics thing, at the 2022 World Aquatics Championships, that is a lie by omission. There is a ban of an effect on athletes and officials from both Belarus and Russia. Some people really struggle with European and Asian geography. It's two countries. Belarus and Russia are not the same country, and FINA has banned both. They are allowed to attend, so Andrei is Russian. He is allowed to attend. He is allowed to spend money. He's allowed to attend events, and he and Kyle will actually be swimming the 50-meter long course butterfly in exhibition together. So they're even allowing him to race. So people are saying Russians aren't allowed to compete. That is actually a lie, because they are. It's just exhibition means the results don't count towards the final kind of thing. So if you've also heard that Kyle is not swimming the 50-meter butterfly, that is also a lie. Okay, so that's first thing. Countries of interest results. 2 events were competed today. The first was the solo technical routine for females. This is an artistic swimming. Our countries of interest that competed were Canada, Italy, and Japan. All competed and all 3 advanced. And the second event that was competed today in artistic swimming was the Duet Technical Routine for females. Colombia, Italy, and Japan competed, and Italy and Japan advanced. That was pretty succinct. Lone penguins of interest results are not applicable today. They did not compete. And again, this one is Kyle Leonhardi, my husband, and Brooks Curry, a really good friend. And then up next is the medal table. So medal tables will be done for each day. And then after all of these day videos are done, there will be a cumulative medal table in a video. There are no medals handed out today, so no medal table. And there are no medalists today because there were no medals handed out. And today, on the first day of competition, there has only been preliminaries. There are no semifinals or finals. All right, and then on to the last item for this video is other interest piquing results. Up first is Korea. Artistic swimming, they competed in all of the events competed today, so the solo technical routine for females and the duet technical routine for females, and they advanced to the final in both. Artistic swimming is kind of the biggest deal between artistic and pool swimming for Korea because short course swimming is a bigger deal culturally in Korea, North and South Korea. I have friends from both, I know this. Short course swimming, meter swimming, is a bigger deal than long course meter swimming because it's faster. So this event, the 2022 World Aquatics Championships, is a bit of a letdown because it includes long course meter swimming, which is the slower of the 2. So culturally, it's kind of the pool swimming. So that's why I'm putting in artistic swimming results, and then it's slower. It's just kind of like, can we get rid of long course meter swimming at a World Aquatics Championships? Or maybe each sport should have its own world championships. I kind of like that idea. Anyway, up next, Bulgaria. So they're one of our countries of interest for the 2022 World Aquatics Championships. It's not entered in artistic swimming. They did not enter anybody in artistic swimming events across the board. Up next, Audrey Lamothe, a Canadian. She is attempting 50% of all events across men and women in artistic swimming. For a pool swimmer to be equal to what she is attempting, they would need to compete in 21 events per the program at the 2022 World Aquatics Championships. So needless to say, she's very proficient in what she does, and no pool swimmer has ever come close to even half of that. Not even 10 events. So we're at, or 11, 10.5, so technically it'd be 11. So, but 21 events would be needed to just be assessed on an equal level. So she's very far ahead of pool swimmers. And then last thing, what happened to the South Africans? I was going to contribute to the South African team's pages so Wikipedia pages, but 5 or more qualified and named to the roster are not competing, which just includes Pieter Coetze, Doon Coetze, Amy Canny, Michael Hooley, Kayleen Corbett, Tatiana Schoenmaker. We overlapped in 2012 in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. I know her and have known her for over a decade. Erin Gallagher and Rebecca Meter. What happened to them? They're not competing, but they did qualify and they were named to the South Africa team. We're gonna leave that as a cliffhanger like that. That is today and the first video of this paired riding, Wikipedia riding production and YouTube production.